When God gets a hold of you, walk with me. Let me ask y'all a question. How many of y'all remember being a bad child? Nobody? So I'm the only one? Some of y'all don't want to go back down memory lane because it's too far back. One day I was running through the house. Mama said, "Boy, stop running through this house." Now you know as children, we always listen to our parents. No, we didn't. So I ran from the living room, through the kitchen, back through the den. Now some of y'all don't even know what a den is. I'm telling my age now. It's the room where we all gathered. It's the room where we all gathered and we played at. You know what I mean? And Mama hollering again. Didn't I tell you to stop running through this house? Now, being Mama's favorite child, I obeyed immediately for about 3 seconds. Here I go again, running just as hard as I could. Sojourner, isn't that us? God says, stop. We hear him. We even know he's right. But something inside of us says, just one more time. One more drink. One more lie. One more relationship. One more look. One more sin. As I come through that doorway, something happened. My feet left the floor. Suddenly, I wasn't running anymore. I was flying. Everything turned upside down. The ceiling became the floor. The floor became the ceiling. I'm hanging there, looking at that hardwood floor, thinking, gravity has finally caught me. Then I looked down. I saw a pair of shoes. Then I realized gravity didn't catch me. My dad caught me. He had one hand wrapped around my leg, holding me upside down, and in his other hand, when I saw this long black snake in his hand. That's what I thought it was at the moment. I thought it was a snake, but in actuality, it was a belt. Sojourners, he cocked that hand back. But I went to yelling and screaming, "Mama, he about to whoop me with a snake. He about to whoop me with a snake. Mama, he about to whoop me. He about to kill me." My dad said, "Boy, shut up. Let me get a hit in first." How many times has the Holy Spirit said, stop? Don't go there. Don't say that. Don't click that. Don't answer that text. Don't feed that bitterness. Don't let that anger grow. Don't cross that boundary. And just like that little boy, we keep running. Not because we don't hear him, because we think nothing is going to happen. Then one day, bam, everything turns upside down. The marriage falls apart. The addiction catches up. The lies are exposed. The doctor's report comes. The job disappears. The prodigal finally finds himself in the pig pen. And suddenly, we're hanging upside down wondering, what happened? Sojourners, it wasn't gravity. God got a hold of you. Hebrews chapter 12 and 6 says, For whom the Lord loves, he chastens and scourges every son whom he receives. Notice what the writer says. He says, God doesn't discipline his enemies, he disciplines his children. My daddy didn't grab the neighbor's boy, he grabbed his son because I belong to him. Can I tell you something? Looking back, that belt wasn't the proof my daddy didn't love me. That belt was the proof that he did. Because had he not corrected me, I might have kept running until one day I ran into something that could have killed me. Sojourner, sometimes the Holy Spirit grabs us by one leg before life destroys us. Sometimes God lets our world turn upside down, not to destroy us, but to stop us from destroying ourselves. Some of you came here today feeling like your life is upside down. Maybe it isn't the devil. Maybe your Father who is in heaven has gotten hold of you. Not because he hates you, because he refuses to let you keep running. Hear this. Obedience is not about control. It's about coming home safely. It's about the Father keeping you from injuring yourself. From dust, through journey, into light. So mote it be.